Hey guys, so today I have a first impressions video and a what's in my bag with a Teddy Blake handbag. And if you happen to be new here and you just clicked on this video because you're interested in the bag that I'm talking about, then welcome. My name is Lisa and everyone calls me Elle for short. I talk about everything fashion here basically on my channel, and sometimes beauty here and there. I talk about really affordable things to luxury things. I do definitely have a love for designer handbags. I have a bit of a collection, so I definitely know quality when I see it. And if you like videos like this, then be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified every time that I upload. And I also have an Instagram and a Snapchat. On my Instagram, you could see everything that I talk about here on my channel come to life, and you could see how everything is styled. So check it out if you haven't already. All right, so Teddy Blake reached out to me, and to be honest with you, I was super stoked because I always see so many Teddy Blake handbag reviews here on YouTube, and the handbags look beautiful online, they look beautiful in the videos, and everyone raves about the quality and how beautiful they are. So my expectations were really high, and I just really wanted to get my hands on one. So I was super excited to collaborate with them, and they offered to send me a bag, and they wanted me to just really give you guys my honest opinion about it. And I do think, because I am sort of a luxury lover, I definitely know quality, and there has been times when certain luxury pieces and designer items have let me down, especially at a certain price point. You have really high expectations. So a bit about Teddy Blake in New York. They are a designer handbag company, and all of their handbags are made out of a factory in Italy, and the factory is called Butti, and the handbags are 100% made by hand and completely out of leather, really good quality leather, and the craftsmanship is, on point. And the whole purpose of the company is to be able to give you guys designer quality handbags for a price point that's reachable for everybody. They aren't the cheapest handbags, but I definitely think, just spoiler alert, I do think that their price point is a bit too fair, comparatively speaking to the quality of the bag. I think the price point is almost crazy, because I was kind of blown away when I had received it. So my expectations were really high, like I said, and I do kind of love that the company does strive to really make a point that you could get a really good classic silhouette handmade leather handbag for a price point that is a fraction of designer handbags. So when I had received the bag, it was wrapped super beautifully in a nice big box, and it was carefully wrapped in tissue paper. The moment I opened the tissue paper, the smell of the leather was so amazing. I was like, oh man, that smells so good. And the bag that they sent me is this guy right here. This is the Eva Stampatto in black pebbled leather with the silver hardware. This is the 11-inch. They have different styles of handbags, but this one in particular comes in different sizes, different colors, different leathers, and different hardwares and all of that. I like to wear open like this. As you can see, it's pretty full, and I don't know, I just love the way that looks open. I'll show you guys what it looks like closed and all that in a second. So before I go in on the details on this baby, I just wanted to state the obvious. Clearly this bag does look extremely familiar to another handbag that we know in the luxury market. Now, not everybody wants to spend that price point on a handbag, but maybe, a lot of people really appreciate that brand, appreciate the silhouette of the bags, and love the look and all of that, and still want a good quality handbag, but like I said, don't want to pay that price point. I think this company will definitely meet your expectations with that. And maybe you're like me, so you guys, if you've been following me, I do this on my channel all the time. Anytime I'm lusting over something that is a pretty penny, a high price point, maybe I'm not too sure if the function of it's going to work for me, the color, the size, whatever it is, I like to try to find a more affordable version of it to test the waters and see if, it will work out for me. So that's another really good thing that this company could potentially do for you. If you are interested in that handbag that this bag looks familiar to, maybe you don't know if this sort of style is going to work for you, or whatever it is, or size and all that good stuff. Not saying I'm going to get that bag anytime soon, but it definitely is on my wish list, and I am so obsessed with this size and the function of this bag. So I can definitely check that off my list. So like I was saying, maybe you just really want a nice classic looking silhouette of a bag. and, you know, you want it to be real leather and good quality and all of that, you know, definitely check out their website. So this bag in particular, I think retails for $419. On the website, it does say 600 something crossed out and then $419. They are going to be giving me a discount code for you guys to, you know, save some change. When they do hand it to me, I will put it somewhere on the screen and I'll have it in the description box below. I am actually filming it before they even were able to send it to me, so I'm kind of on top of the game here, but they will be giving me one for you guys. So if you are interested in it, you know, you could save a little bit of money. Now, when I pulled this bag out and really just started examining it, I kind of was, like I said, blown away. My expectations were beyond met. I felt like my expectations were so high that I could have been potentially disappointed, and no, not at all. The leather feels incredible. So I don't know if you could see, but it's like pretty mushy, but it definitely holds its shape. It has a really good structure, and this leather here, you could just tell by the way that this is so like mushy. There you go. You can see how mushy it is, how amazing it is. The front and the back feels like it has a little bit more of like a lining inside to keep its structure. Same thing with the top like this. And this bag features a beautiful top handle that has amazing glazing on that. Has such good glazing on it, and it also has this detachable strap, which I absolutely love, because you guys know I love changing my straps on certain bags if the strap is detachable. And it also came with keys and a lock, and the lock I have inside the bag, and I'll show you guys in a minute. And then, you know, the whole function of this. So I like carrying it like this, but if I'm going to close it, which Matt always tells me, he's like, why do you carry your bag open? Your bag's open. That's so dangerous, which I get it. It is, but the way I do carry it when it is open like that, it's like I could see if someone's going to stick their hand in it. Anyway, if I close it, this is how I wear it, like that, which it did take me a day or two to sort of get used to that. This is my 5th day wearing it in a row. I feel like I have no need to change out at the moment. I'm so like obsessed with the function of it. So this is how it looks when it's all buckled up. You just put this on top, and I don't know if one or the other is supposed to go on top of each other, but you just do that, and then that's what it looks like all buckled up, which is cute. It's very chic and clean, but that would just be way too much of a headache to keep it like that all the time. Just don't feel like doing that. And then on the bottom here, it has the beautiful silver feet, which it sits up so nicely, and I love that it does that. So let's go back to the way I like to wear it. See, this isn't like the most fun thing to open and close, but when you wear it open or when you close it and you just have it like this, it's super easy and just amazing. And because it does have the gussets, it is expandable, and you have a pretty good amount of room in here. And inside of the bag is so beautiful. It has a beautiful, I don't know if you could see, beautiful suede lining. You could see it maybe on this side better. You could see, yeah, there you go. Beautiful suede lining. On the front of the bag features these two really roomy pockets that have been so convenient for me for when I'm, you know, carrying it a little open like this and just grabbing my phone and sliding in and out, grabbing my gum, grabbing whatever lip product I'm using at the moment. I love those pockets. That's like my favorite thing about this bag. And then also too, it has a beautiful zipper pocket in the back. On the zipper pull, it's a little leather tab. I don't know if you could see that little leather tab. And on the back pocket, it says on a leather tab here, Teddy Blake, New York by Buti, made in Italy. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the factory name correctly, but it sounds like I am. And the zipper, you guys, is so satisfying. It's so smooth, it's so satisfying. And on one side of the zipper, you have a gusset to expand here to give you guys a little bit more room to get in and out of the pocket. Now, when I got the bag, I had this little tag hanging from it. It says Buti, and on the back it says made in Italy. And inside there's a little blurb in, you know, Italian, and then in English it's just saying that it certifies that this merchandise is, you know, made by hand, the finest leather, and just all that good stuff. And at the bottom it says entirely made in Italy. Now, entirely made in Italy. That definitely stuck with me because, as you guys know, I do work in the high-end fashion industry. One day I'll tell you guys what I do. I'm not supposed to talk about it, so I do work in the high-end fashion industry, and I'm very well seasoned and actually really educated on the way factories work and how things get made and the quality of things and all of that. And I will tell you this much: everything that says made in Italy or made in France or made in whatever country doesn't necessarily mean that it's entirely made in that country, which there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that the quality is bad or whatever it is, but for example, certain parts and pieces of a certain item could be made somewhere else, then sent over to the country wherever they want it to be finished. Legally, where something is finished, it's allowed to get the made in whatever country it's in. So like I said, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. And this is not, and I'm not talking about the top 3 mother fashion houses that, you know, are huge and all of that. But I will say the fashion houses around that kind of have the same price point as them do this. Now, the fact that they went out of their way to write made entirely in Italy was, to me, an elegant way of just trying to make a point that everything was made in one factory, potentially made only by 1 or 2 or 3 people. Nothing was shipped anywhere. It was just entirely made in Italy. And I just really liked that. I mean, I guess someone like me that knows all those bits and pieces of information, that would probably click better in, you know, my head. But if you think about it, not everything says made entirely in wherever it's made. You know, it usually just says made in whatever. So I really liked that. That was one thing that I was just like, oh, okay, I see you. You know, that's a really, you know, nice way of saying that this is a really good quality bag. I tried so hard to examine this bag over and over and over to really find something that might bother me. They told me to tell you guys if there was anything that bothered me about the bag, if there was something I wanted to change about the function, or anything that I would change about the bag, period. The one thing that I maybe would change quickly, just to show you guys really quickly, it says Boutique on this silver plaque here, and then made in Italy underneath. That is the only marking of what kind of bag, you know, this really is. It doesn't say Teddy Blake anywhere on the bag. The one thing that I would change is maybe in some sort of cool way or elegant way, you know, somewhere on the bag there could be some sort of symbol or just something stating that, you know, it's a Teddy Blake bag. This is so subtle, and all it says is the factory that it comes from. So I wish, you know, if they had like a really cool logo, like a TB logo or something cool on it. I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like they should just do that in general just to help market their bags better. And I don't know. That was pretty much the only thing I can think of. I mean, all the glazing is phenomenal as well. The only thing that I saw there was an issue with was a little bit of hand painting missing on this. Is being so picky and anal. A little bit of hand painting missing. Like here you can see it's a little brown. You can't really see on camera, but like really, I'm like trying so hard to find something wrong with the bag. Feels amazing. The leather just keeps feeling better and better every single day. It still smells so good. It still smells like exactly how it smelled when I took it out of the box. The hardware is beautiful. Oh, and originally, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping that they sent me the dark beige color and the gold hardware, but they said that they were out at the moment, which is perfectly fine. Can't go wrong with a black bag, obviously, and I really don't have too many designer handbags with silver hardware, and I really do like the way silver looks on such a classic, timeless bag because it does make it a little bit fresh and youthful and edgy and cool. So that's pretty much the overall details on the bag. I also think maybe I will get some really cool removable leather stickers with like a monogram on them and maybe put like some patches on the bag, things that I could remove because I don't know if I'd get sick of it or not, but something to like be fun and, you know, make it my own. And yeah, so overall, I think for the price point, you're getting a steal. I could really see the craftsmanship in this bag. I could really see the handmade work in this bag. And I've seen a lot of things that claim to be, you know, made in Italy and, you know, have really good quality. And I could really see, you can't really see too much in the black on black, but the stitching is impeccable. The stitching reminds me of Celine stitching. It's so stunning, and this is exactly what it looks like. It's a really nice stitching. So I'm super impressed by that. Just maybe you can see it a little bit better on this. I don't know. It's just so beautiful. really, really nice. So overall, if you can't tell from me raving about it here right now and how much I've been wearing it on my Instagram and being blown away by the quality, just being that I do own designer handbags and I do own handbags that are really good quality, I totally recommend this bag. I recommend it so much that I'm probably going to end up buying the dark beige color. I do love the silver hardware on this bag, so maybe I'd buy the dark beige with the silver hardware or gold hardware, but I really do think I'm going to end up buying that bag. I'm obsessed with the color, and I really do love this size. I think it's a perfect size to take from day to night. You have plenty of room to carry with you whatever you need during the day, and yeah. So like I said, I've been carrying this for 5 days, and I really don't know too much what I have in here from the 5 days, and I'm just gonna go ahead and start besides my phone. I put that in there not too long ago, but I will start with these 2 front pockets that are right here. So I have my cell phone, then I also have my gum in that same pocket. It's just so easy and convenient to grab. Then in this next pocket, whatever lip products I'm using at the moment, which obviously I use all 10 at the same time. Just kidding. I always carry so many lip products with me. It's, you guys know, you guys do the same thing, right? Okay, so in that pocket I have my MAC Hover lip liner. I have my Revlon Super Lustrous lip gloss, and I also, which is in Rosy Future, and then I also have this Bangin' Dior lip balm gloss chapstick. I don't even know what to call it. It's in Baby Dior. Look at that packaging. It's so beautiful. I've talked about this already. I just got this recently from the Nordstrom anniversary sale. So pretty. So pretty. Even if I'm not using it for the day, I'm just obsessed with the packaging. And then my Burt's Bees Vanilla Bean chapstick. Then inside the main compartment, first thing I'm gonna grab is my Ray-Bans. You guys have seen this. These are like my 2-in-1 favorite little round aviators. Love these. Oh no, it's getting dark outside. I hope the lighting isn't horrible. And then I also have my mini pochette in here. This is my catch-all for, you know, my tweezers and different other lip products that I'm obviously using too, duh. And hand sanitizer, Neosporin, headache medicine, very, very basic things. I have a pair of clean socks. These are clean. These are clean socks because I wore a pair of shoes to work the other day without socks, and I thought maybe I was gonna want socks later. That didn't happen, so these are still in here. Then I also have, I wish you could see the bag. Okay. Then I also have my clay. This is just my keys inside the Louis Vuitton key pouch. I also have my favorite Victoria's Secret body mist, which I just picked up this fresh bottle recently. It's the Tease. It smells so good. It's nice to just spray something that's like really refreshing, even though it'll go away in a couple hours. I still like that, you know, freshening up. And I have a random tea packet of chamomile tea from Trader Joe's. Then my boyfriend's family went to Vegas for his little brother's basketball tournament, and his little sister brought me back this Beatles pin, which is so cute. If you don't know, Penny Lane, my doggy, is named after my favorite Beatles song, so it's a little sentimental. And then she picked me up. How cute is this sucker? It's a pink dice. I'm never eating this. This is like the cutest thing ever. And then I have my earbuds, not exciting, and gum wrapper, and a random hair tie. So that's it from the 2 pockets and the main compartment. Look at that suede interior lining. So luxurious. Then in this back pocket here, I have that little tag from the company, which I left in there so I can share it with you guys. I didn't want to lose it. Then I have my card holder, which, by the way, I just ordered the Louis Vuitton Empreinte Clay in Cherry. I am so excited. That's the one I finally decided on. I've always wanted it. I was just a little scared of the dimensions being a little bit big, but then I realized, wait a minute, I can have my keys on that too, so it could, you know, be more compact with just having my keys in that. I don't know. I'm just really excited. I hope it works out. And it was a major reveal spoil alert. So super excited. But this is really cute. It's just shedding everywhere. It's so annoying. And again, in this back pocket, I have, okay, so the bag came with this too. It's just blank on both sides. And then inside is the Booty card. So the one thing I don't understand is, because this is from Teddy Blake New York, the company, there's really hardly nothing from Teddy Blake anywhere on this bag, not even any of the tags or anything like that. Just I think the tape around the box said Teddy Blake. That's the one thing that was just like, that's just a little weird, but you could see like how nice and yummy this leather is. And then lastly, oh no, not lastly, I have another hair tie. because you lose them all the time. This is the lock that it comes with the little key thing, which I liked the way this looked hanging on it. I like the way that looks. I think it's very cute. It's like a bag charm. I'm trying to figure out what bag charm to put on this bag. I don't know. And then I also have my West Coast necklace just chilling in here. I actually did not know this was in here. So good thing I did this. So that is the bag completely empty. I forgot to mention that this bag, inside of this bag, came again with something that says booty, and that is the dust bag. It's just a silky, nice dust bag that says booty on it. So I think, yeah, the only thing I would change is maybe if this is, you know, the Teddy Blake New York handbag, that they should do a little bit more something that states that it's Teddy Blake somewhere on it and make it a little bit more obvious that it's a Teddy Blake handbag. Overall, I wouldn't change a thing about the, you know, the shape about the bag. I love the function of the bag. I really will know now for sure that this size is what will work out for me. If you know what I'm talking about, with the bag that this looks, you know, very close to, resembles to. So I'm really happy of, you know, of even knowing that. And this is 11 inches, which is 28 centimeters. Just so you guys know. So I'm super, super excited to have this. I absolutely adore it. I love it. I might end up changing my handbags now to something else. I might throw on my Palm Springs backpack now, just because I have cleaned it out and all of that. And even my boyfriend's mom's handbag collection is stunning. When she saw this, she's like, that is so beautiful. That's so well made and everything. She works in the fashion industry too. So she was just really, really, really impressed with this bag. Even, you know, the first couple days that I had this bag, Matt would like catch me looking at the bag and staring at it, and I'm just like talking out loud like, I am so impressed with this bag. Like thoroughly impressed with this bag. Like I really want to get the dark beige color. So I'm super, like, I keep mushing it because the leather is just so amazing. So I'm super, super happy with this bag. I hope you guys found this video helpful. I did ask you guys on my Instagram stories if this was something you would be interested in, and I got so much feedback. Hopefully I got back to everyone that I was able to get back to them. And every time I posted a picture, everyone's like, can you please do a video about this, please? So here it is. Do I recommend it? 1000%. I am probably gonna, like I said, buy the dark beige one, and I'm so obsessed with the function of this style. It is so phenomenal. Oh, let me do mod shots. Duh. Okay, let me put the stuff back in. I think I'm gonna use it another day, and I'm going to do mod shots. Okay, I have everything back in here. I feel like things look better, or bags look better, when there's stuff in it before it, you know, you show what it looks like. So like I said, I've been loving it open like this. You guys have been talking for 30 minutes. I really need to edit this down. Okay, so like I said, I've been loving it like this. It is so comfortable to throw on the crook of your arm, just like this. So freaking cute. It's so comfortable because there's so much room. So I do think wearing a thicker, bigger coat, which I haven't yet, it's so hot here, it's going to fit really comfortably. And just so you guys could see what that looks like closed, it looks like, here we go, with it closed. Now keep in mind that I'm 5'7", so just for reference, on the shoulder, this sits super cute. I love where it sits on my hip. It's perfect. It's convenient to, you know, grab your stuff right here like this, whatever. So I love the way that looks. Now, if you are shorter than 5'6", you might be able to wear this crossbody and it hit, you know, kind of near this length. But not everybody that's my height or close to my height is gonna think this is cute. I personally am obsessed the way that bags with shorter straps look crossbody, especially right now. It's so heavy on the runways. It's very fashion forward. So I know a lot of you people are gonna be like, that looks not good. I don't care. I love it. I think this looks very chic and cool, and especially if I'm wearing it open like this and I have it in the front of my body, obviously I won't see anyone's hand. Well, hopefully I don't see anyone's hands coming towards my bag, and it's just so easy. And yes, the handle is hitting my boob a bit, but I really don't care. I think this, sorry, Penny Lane is barking in the backyard. Let her have her moment. Anyways, I'm just gonna let the dogs bark because they're having like little feud off with the neighbor's dog. Anyway, I really love the way this looks. I am kind of like obsessed. Like, it looks very cool girl, chic, and yeah. So yeah, you guys. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Mwah.